Over the past few months, the Rocket League market has seen its biggest crash of all time due to a number of different reasons, which I'll be going through in today's video. I will also be predicting whether the market will ever recover back to what it used to be, and answering the very simple question of, is Rocket League trading dead? So I have been trading on Rocket League since 2017. Back then we never heard of credits, we used to use keys. White Zombas are worth over 10,000 credits. And most importantly, back when Epic Games was never involved. My channel is primarily built on Rocket League trading videos such as Nothing to Something videos and trading tip videos. However, in my years of playing Rocket League, I have never seen trading this bad. The market is at such a stupidly low point. Take Heatwave for example, one of the most iconic items in the game, yet you can purchase it for under 1,000 credits. And perhaps you'll wonder why the market is like this. Well, there is one simple answer. The item shop. However, to truly understand why the market is how it is today, we have to go back. Over 2 years back in fact, to the 1st of May 2019. Now this was the day which Epic Games purchased Psyonix for an estimated $300 million US. And although Psyonix still develops the game, it is all influenced and managed by Epic Games. And with Epic Games' huge success with Fortnite and the item shop over on there, they decided to add it to Rocket League. However, there is a key difference between Fortnite and Rocket League. There is no trading in Fortnite. This means the only way to get the item you want is by hoping it comes to the shop and then purchasing it. In Rocket League, however, if you wanted a Labyrinth, for example, you just go and trade for one. When the item shop was first released in December 2019, it made an immediate impact. On the 24th of December 2019, the Titanium White Zombas were released to the store for just 1,000 credits. At the time, the Zombas were worth 10,000 credits, so they came to the store for just 10% of its market value. However, since then, we've just had more of the same. White, Purple Fennec, Cobalt Dominus, Black Sky Blue, loads of different colours of Jolly Dragons. We had the Painted Reapers in the shop and the White Hellfire. And every time something like this comes to the store, the credit demand goes up, meaning the item values go down. And the long list of items I mentioned just a moment ago, they've all just been in the last few months. Even item shop exclusive items such as the Painted Jolly Dragons, they still affect the market as people really want credits for the 2 days that they're in the shop because usually they're featured items. So they are tempted to quick sell their items for a much cheaper value, which ultimately decreases the value of the market. When the item shop was first released, it was very rare to see something come to the store that was worth a lot in the trading scene. But let's look at some of the last shops. These have all come out in the last 2 weeks of me recording this. And as you can see, it's becoming more and more common to see things come to the store that people who don't trade will buy. And I remember when the White Fennec used to be quite rare just a few months ago. And now it's hard to go to a tournament match without seeing one. And I really don't blame anyone for buying stuff in the store. I've done it in the past. And I did briefly mention in a previous video that it seems like Rocket League are trying to banish the trading community and solely focus on the gameplay. Some other factors such as the trade limitations prevent people from trading until they are at a certain level. You have to play the game to unlock trading. I believe this is done to prevent people from farming RLCS rewards on other accounts. However, why don't we go back to the random drops like it was before? But that will never happen because of the lawsuit Epic Games got into involving creating Rocket League and something to do with Fortnite Save the World. I'm sure that RLCS drops come under that lawsuit. But the thing that doesn't make sense to me is why you have to reach level 100 to unlock unlimited trades. Why can't you just reach level 30 and that's it? And also once you reach level 30 you can't trade for anything more than 2,000 credits. So this puts people off trading, so they'll be more tempted to buy credits and then from the item shop, which means more money for Epic Games. Also, two-factor authentication, also known as 2FA, is another reason why we've seen a decrease in traders. Many people don't know the login details for their accounts, and without 2FA you cannot trade anymore. For a few days I was panicking because I couldn't log into my Epic Games account, but I managed to find it out in the end. But I know many people who haven't. I still to this day don't know how 2FA helps the community in any way. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't make a difference. If it's to prevent scams, there's much more effective ways to prevent scams. These two previous reasons lead to less people being able to trade, and less people being able to trade means that less people can purchase stuff, and it's much harder to find someone to buy people's items, so they just sell it for below its value. People may sell something that's worth 500 credits for like 350 or 400, and there'll be a lot of people doing this, which ultimately decreases the item's price. So what does the future of Rocket League trading have in store? There's been a lot of speculation recently on whether Titanium White Octane would ever come to the store. If it does ever come to the shop, that will well and truly put a nail in a coffin for trading. I believe that would just completely kill the market. But let me know if you want me to do a video on the possibility of the White Octane coming to the store and what that will do for the market. Just let me know in the comments. But at the current rate of things coming to the store, I mean, we've had the NASCAR and F1 bundles come to the store for a scandalous 2,000 credits each. Absolute scam in my opinion. You pay 2,000 credits for a stretched Animus GP. It's just such a scam. And I'm a big F1 fan as well. I watch pretty much every race and I'm still definitely not going to be buying it. We've also had the Playing with Fire bundle, which got a lot of purchases. Even though if you were trading, you could have got the stuff for a lot cheaper price. But all of this stuff just increases credit demand, including the regular item shop. And every time something good comes to the store, it is slowly killing the market. And as I'm recording this video, the Forest Green Jordan Dragons has just come to the store, and God knows how many purchases that will get. So I think I've made it very clear that our item shop is a problem for trading, but realistically we are never going to see the end of it. Seeing as Rocket League is now a free-to-play game, the developers developers need to make an income from somewhere, which I totally understand. They aren't going to make enough money just from the Rocket Pass and esports items alone. And although I mentioned how item shop exclusive items still affect the market, I think it'll be much better than seeing painted Phoenix, Dominuses and other tradable items in the shop. Stuff like the Hanasha JRLs for example. Why don't we see more stuff like that come to the shop? And the Lantern Lift Gold Explosion, Mic Drop Gold Explosion. We've had a few item shop exclusive items. Why don't we make pretty much everything in the shop item shop exclusive? I understand they're not going to have enough items to do it fully, item shop exclusive items, but they could at least do a 50-50 split. During the last few months, there have been times where items look like they're starting to rise again, but then they come to the store, or something else comes to the store which just kills the market. The White Fennec is a great example of this, but at the moment it looks like trading is only going one way. However, there is still hope. Strap yourselves in for this part because there's going to be a lot of analysing, so I'll try to explain it as best as I can. We all know that in Rocket League, the market always goes up and down, the prices fluctuate. Take a look at this Dueling Dragons graph, for example. It has 6 or 7 different spikes. This resembles the whole market, so when Dueling Dragons is at a peak, the whole market is high value. However, when the Dueling Dragons has dropped, so has the rest of the market. I'm just using Dueling Dragons as an example as it's got very clear up and down spikes. Taking a closer look at the graph, there seems to be an annual pattern or cycle. Starting off the year in January, items are at a peak and then fall in value throughout February and March. The market tends to begin to pick back up and things rise through April to May and then drop during June. July or August is when things start to rise again and then drop in value in September. And then from October onwards, items just continually rise back in line with January. Now this is where the market has gone wrong in 2021. We started off the year strong during January and early February. Things were at a peak, as they should be, and as expected, things began to drop. However, when items are supposed to rise again in March, they didn't. We had a small spike during April, but things began to rapidly fall again. And you're probably wondering why the market continued to drop. And I believe there is no coincidence that expensive items in the shop, which are in the shop for cheaper than the market value, they were ramped up from about March and have only got worse from there. We've completely skipped the spike we should have had as the shop killed the momentum. Take a look at this White Fennec graph just after it came to the shop. You can see it began to rise here alongside with the rest of the market. The trading scene was ready for the prices to go up, and as expected, stuff started to rise again. And then the White Fennec came to the shop and drastically changed the scene. White Fennec is the second most popular car in the game after the White Octane, so therefore has a huge influence on the rest of the market. And credit demand has only gone up from here as more stuff has come to the shop. So the future of the market all relies on the item shop. If the item shop continues to bring out expensive stuff for a cheap price, I wouldn't be surprised if things continue to fall in value. I believe that the entire future of Rocket League trading all relies on the spike in July. We missed the spike in April and May thanks to the shop, so the July spike is the next one due. At the moment, all we can do is hope and pray that in July, items start to finally rise again. And if they don't, it could well possibly be the death of trading as we know it. So to answer the question at the start of the video, is Rocket League trading dead? At the moment, my answer would be no. Items fluctuate in value, and just because we miss one rise in prices, that doesn't mean things will never rise again. However, if Rocket League continue to abuse the item shop, who knows where the market will be in a year's time. So the fate is all in Epic Games' hands. All we can do is wait for the near future to see if stuff will start to rise again. But that's it from me. I hope you all did enjoy. This video took me absolutely ages to make, and a lot of research went into it to answer your questions and fears as best as I possibly could. So if you guys did enjoy, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. Less than 5% of you have actually subscribed, so it'd be awesome if you could. Let me know if you agree or disagree with what I said, or just give your opinions on the trading scene, whether you think the trading scene can recover, or if it's a death of trading. Anyway, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video.